But you know I like to get straight into the video. But before we do, like, comment, subscribe, man, show me some love. Alright, come on, let's get straight into the video.
Is all for you, ma'am?
Yep. You say ma'am or man? Man or ma'am?
Man.
You know like I'm a
I'm sorry.
I got titties, bro.
Name?
Niege,
Where you from?
Brazil,
How long have you been in New York City?
10 years.
How you like
I can
it?
call myself a New Yorker, I guess.
And what do you do here?
I work with digital marketing.
How much money do you spend per month living in New York City, including everything?
I would say like 7,000 a month.
And how do you spend it?
Restaurants, shopping, rent.
How is dating in New York City?
How is dating New York
Yeah,
City?
it's tough,
Oh,
yeah.
it's tough.
It's tough.
It's hard, yeah.
What's hard about it?
Oh, I don't know. It's so many options.
Yeah. Would you date a guy that makes $35K a year?
No.
Why not?
Because life is already so hard financially, and I think it would be hard to be with someone who can't make a living in New York.
How much should a guy make for him to be comfortable in New York in a relationship with you?
I would say like 150 a year, at least.
If you were to give life advice to everyone that's watching, it can be anything, what would you say?
Oh, life advice? I would say, believe on yourself. You can reach anything you want. I came from Brazil with no English. 10 years later, I can be, talking to you free, be comfortable talking English. And I made my life here in New York because I always believed that I could.
New York, no matter what the weather is, it's always a warm city.
Yo, prison is a free country.
Inject it from the sober system. Inject it. Too good. Now right here. For you. See you.
You recognize him, right?
Yeah. I watch News. It's my favorite movie. News is my favorite movie, honestly.
Really? Well, I feel like that makes me a movie star, doesn't it?
Ah.
And you have people who are on the system who are dealing with serious mental health illness that don't know they have serious mental health illness. And historically, people have walked past them. And I said that's inhumane, and we're not going to do that in the city. So we wanted to give them the help that they need. Because if you're schizophrenic, if you're bipolar, if you're dealing with serious mental health illness, you don't know that you're dealing with serious mental health illness.
We're in New York trying what people say are the best pancakes in the entire country. We're at Golden Diner. We just waited 2 hours to try these pancakes. These better be the best fucking pancakes I've ever had in my entire life. But they look insane. And it's sitting in a literal pond of homemade honey butter maple syrup. Holy fuck. Unbelievable. The consistency of the pancake, it's unlike any pancake I've ever tried. It's so moist and fluffy. There are very few places in the world that I would wait a long time for a dish. I honestly would probably come back and wait another 2 hours for these pancakes. No notes, no comments, just solely immaculate vibes coming from these pancakes. They also have supposedly some of the best Korean fried chicken wings in the city. We got homemade garlic gochujang sauce. The gochujang garlic sauce is phenomenal. It's so sauced up. The wings are great. They're not as life-changing as the pancakes, but they're a phenomenal second choice. And it's pretty impressive. They got a roster so deep they could run from pancakes to Korean-style wings. I guess fried chicken and pancakes is the new wave. Fried chicken and waffles is 2024.
How old are you?
8.
Are you smart?
Yeah.
All right, so look, I'm going to show you some pictures of people who contributed to Black History Month, and you got to tell me their names and what they did.
Okay, cool.
Who's this?
Oh, that's Malcolm X. He was a civil rights activist, and he was a spokesperson for the Nation of Islam.
I ain't think she would know a lot. What's his most famous speech, if you know?
By any means necessary. Duh.
Next person. Who is this right here?
That's Rosa Parks. She started the Montgomery bus boycott.
You sure?
Yeah, but I heard her boyfriend had a car the whole time. Just saying. Just to be honest, you're showing me people that every 8-year-old already knows.
So I can show you anybody that contributed to Black History Month, and you're gonna know who it is.
Yes, I'm smart.
You sure?
Yeah.
Who is this right here?
That's Fred Hampton. He led the Black Panther movement in Chicago. But after William O'Neill snitched on Fred Hampton, the FBI killed him and the Black Panther movement in Chicago ended.
You said you 8 years old, right?
Yeah.
How do you know all of this at 8 years old?
Because I'm black and I'm proud.
If you're ever planning on moving to New York City or renting an apartment there, keep watching. Here's some things you won't know you care about until after you've already signed your lease from a real estate agent. Number 1, do you have a garbage chute on your floor? If not, you're going to have to carry your garbage down the stairs and all the way down into a basement. And that's not going to be fun. Number 2 is, does it have a dishwasher? A lot of us take for granted having a dishwasher, or you think, oh, it doesn't have a washer and dryer in unit, but surely it'll have a dishwasher. A lot of them do not. The next you really need to look for when you tour, when you go in the vestibule or in the entryway, there will be a pest control sign-up link, which is super normal, but you need to check and see how many names are on there. If there are a ton of names all over it, that means your building is infested. The next I feel very strongly about, and I really want you to take this seriously. Do not move to the West Village because you think you have to. I know people who are living in borderline squalor to live in the West Village, paying absurd amounts of money, and you have to have roommates still, when they can move a few blocks up in Chelsea, whatever. It would make no difference to their life whatsoever, and they could have it all. The West Village also isn't really what it used to be like a few years ago. Now it's really mostly a bar scene. You will not care what trendy restaurants you're by or what friends you're by when you're having to pay so much extra money for convenience to make up for what you lack in your apartment, or you're borderline exhausted from all the extra labor you have to do. Pick your apartment based on the general vicinity of where you think you want to live or what would be good for work. Do not confine yourself to certain neighborhoods. If you have any other tips, please leave them for people below. I don't really do affordable rentals so much, but of course, if you have any questions, feel free to message me or leave them below.
Check out the new Amazon little trucks. Bro, how's that? Pedal with the battery? Yeah. So you don't need a license? Whoa, check this out. Here now is no license. To the vehicle, tell me what you think. Here in New York City. What do you think about this new Amazon vehicle? Do you think it's borderline just it's trying to avoid paying truck insurance, avoid paying tolls, avoid paying for gas, avoid paying, gas, not, I don't have an electric car, but it looks like maybe they're just playing around to avoid a lot of fees. I don't know, what do you think? Or do you think it's okay? It just gets a little gray if it's electric, it's a car, it's not a car. And if so, let's all be driving it and save and all these types of things. We don't have to be Amazon. Tell me what you think.